it's me again, Mike Polito. I am going to talk a little something about, very briefly, food and exercise, because people constantly keep asking me, "What do you eat? What do you do to stay in shape?" You know, it's something you have to keep up on. As far as my food intake, very quickly, lately over the past 3 weeks, I find myself, and not really intending to cut out certain foods, but I just been noticing that I have been eating a lot more vegetables. I've always ate a lot of vegetables, but I tend to be eating a lot more lately, and especially in the raw state. So my salads are like 3 and 4 pound salads. I mean, I'm talking 3 heads of lettuce, carrots, vegetables. I mean, all kinds of vegetables inside of it, like red peppers and cucumbers and celery and onions and everything. I mean, I'm just loading that up. Maybe a little dried cranberries, dried fruit over top of that. So I'm eating a lot more of that. And I cut back a lot on like the red meat. And over the past 3 weeks, I'm telling you, my digestion has improved 100%. I mean, it's amazing how much better I'm feeling. Not only that, but my sleep is improved so much, and I'm telling you, it really has, and it's noticeable. So when I do have a piece of steak or a big thick hamburger, I definitely notice that my sleep is not as good. I'm feeling bloated. I get up in the middle of the night, and I'm just not feeling optimal. So, but lately, with the eating a lot of fruit, mangoes and oranges, bananas, and so on, I'm telling you, I'm feeling so much better. I usually eat my fruit in the afternoon, some avocados, maybe an avocado or two, some mangoes, some oranges, an apple, and then later in the evening, after I work out, I have a larger meal, which will consist of, I'm telling you, a huge bowl of salad with just about every vegetable you can think of, just thrown in on top of that, and all raw, totally raw. So I'm looking at it and saying, my God, I'm eating pretty much all raw throughout the day. And then every 3 days or so, I'll just supplement, some B12 into my diet, which is, people go crazy. They get fanatical about this B12 thing. You're getting a lot of protein through your vegetables, and your body stores B12. So I mean, it would probably take, from a couple of doctors that I've talked to, I mean, you can go B12 deficient. I mean, but it would take you a year or two before that would actually happen. But I'm not saying you should hold off on B12 supplementation, but just be aware that there's people that live on vegetables and fruit all the time. But I do still enjoy some fish, so every 3 days or so I'll open up a can of sardines and include that into my evening meal. But on the most part, it's mostly vegetables. I mean, we don't need to wait for science to figure it out. We know you're going to be waiting a long time if you're going to have to be told what's good for you. I mean, we know what's bad. On the most part, we know that vegetables and fruits are good for you. They're healthy. They have a lot of vitamins, protein, and so on. And we also know that there are the advantages of eating meat also. But overdoing it and eating steak and hamburger every day it's definitely going to catch up to you. There's definitely going to be a lot of negative side effects. So you want to just most of what you eat, you want to make sure that you're having raw vegetables and fruit or cooked vegetables. So mostly vegetables and fruit in your diet, and very, very little animal proteins. So I'll tell you right off the bat, I mean, for me, I'm seeing a significant difference in my body. I have a lot more energy. My skin is so much better. I'm sleeping better. I'm more awake. I'm more coherent. I can concentrate more. My meditation periods have improved significantly, so I can concentrate better, definitely. So I owe this all to the vegetables. I mean, I've always exercised. All I have really has changed is my diet. I'm just eating a lot more vegetables and a lot more raw raw foods, and so that's about as far as it goes, as far as the fruit. So I'm feeling fantastic. I mean, I'm feeling better than I ever have. So I suggest you try that out and see how it works for you too. We all have to find our way. I mean, I think I'm going to stick with this for a while. I mean, I'm feeling fantastic. So I'm going to continue on with it. I do take a multivitamin. It can't hurt, once you're over 50, it can't hurt to pop a multivitamin. Make sure it's a good one. Okay, spend the money, 60, 70 bucks for a 90-day supply. But if it's good stuff, it's worth it. Pay now or pay later in the doctor's office. So take good care of yourself. As far as my exercise, I'm not a competing athlete, so I'm not interested in training like one. I want to just get strong. I want to stay fit. I want to stay flexible. So basically, I just stick to a few basic exercises. I love the gymnastic rings. I love a pull-up bar, and I love push-ups and pull-ups and leg raises and squats. So basically, that's all I do. And my workouts are probably no more than 15 or 20 minutes every day. I'll ride my bike in the morning. At times, I try to get out in the morning before I head out and start my work day. So I'll ride around the neighborhood on my bike. In the evening, I'll do more resistance type exercises. And by the way, I'm not just exercising once a day. I have my resistance exercises usually once a day, sometimes twice. But throughout the day, I'm doing a lot of different things. I'm stretching and moving my body and working on mobility exercises and so on. So, but I'm constantly keeping aware of moving my body and not sitting in one spot for very long. Getting up and stretching, you should do that as much as you possibly can. Don't drive long distances for an hour or two just sitting in one position. Get up out of the car, take a break, stretch those bones and muscles and ligaments and tendons, and then get back in and continue your drive. Same thing if you're watching a movie. You'll see people sit in a movie theater for 2 hours not moving once. Bad thing. Very, very bad. Get up, walk out to the bathroom, walk in the hallway a little bit, and move those muscles. We sit far too much. We don't move too much. And if you're the type of person that's on a train or waiting at an airport, and you start doing some calisthenics or some stretching exercises, people start staring at you like you're some type of circus act. It's only like that in America. People go to different countries and you'll see people just exercises and moving and stretching and doing all kinds of things. They're so much more active than the people here in America from what I'm told from people that travel a lot. So anyway, that's all I have to say. I think I'm pretty much done here. And if you have any questions or you would like to train with me, I can definitely help you out. This is what I do. I can help you no matter how old you are. If you're 18, 19, 15, 12, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 years old. Doesn't matter. You can start at any time. We'll find your starting point and get you moving so that you're not in pain and you can move as the body was meant to move, okay? Pain-free in any direction. So I can help you with that, and also help you with some nutritional choices also. Give me a shout. I'll be more than happy to help you, okay? I'm done. Have a good day.